The magic red light says we're live, so we're going to say that we are. What's going on, folks? Welcome back to Phandelver and Below / Beyond, episode number 53. And we're going to play some D&D for you here. And before we kind of get into the recaps, where we started this, except for 1 week where I forgot, where we're going to have somebody roll me a percentile.
I have a cat.
Somebody give me a number. 2?
2.
Okay. All right. So this is filling out the aspects about the different characters here. Robert, is Bronson allergic to any food?
Not a chance.
Hasn't
found one yet.
And I figure if he was, he'd just say it's a skill issue and power through it to the other side.
Yeah, I would say he's only allergic to restaurants that lie to him. That's about it, you know?
That's fair. Get that.
There's nothing worse than bullshit expectations. If it's a dive, be a dive.
Okay. So like on what they're presenting themselves to be versus what they actually are.
Presentation, quantity, quality, whatever that may be. You know, if you're a joint that's just serving deep fried pizza rolls, just be that. Don't tell me you have an elevated smash burger that's gonna suck. Like,
I see.
We just want the bagel bites then. Much like
This
the
is just
man. It is just me. Man, but Ted sent a he sent a banger of a short form to me earlier, and it's a plate of bagel bites that are all varyingly different in their cook, and it says who you drafting first.
Oh yeah, what's your number, by the way?
What's your number? My number's 16.
Mine is fucking 16. I could show you. I could show you the receipts that I sent to Claire when I was like, 16 is my number. That's hilarious.
God, it's gonna finish melting.
That's
Everybody
right.
else, like, it's perfect. It's gonna be perfect. That one's gonna be perfect. No bite. The bagel's gonna be perfectly chewy. It's not gonna be overdone. Like,
I'm not surprised. I shouldn't be surprised at this point that our bagel bite choice is insane. It is.
Let's go. Ride or dies, baby.
All right. Well, we'll send that to the party in the meantime. Here while we go through this list.
Yeah, I want to know.
Yeah. LB, is Soot allergic to any food? What is it?
Sorry, I was my Discord wasn't pulling up. Yeah, I think when she went to Cholt, she tried papaya and it did not agree with her.
Interesting. Okay.
But like mango was fine. It was just the papaya.
Just the papaya. All right. Jake, what about Bishop? We know he's allergic to spicy food.
Sure. Yeah, definitely allergic to spices.
Yeah, spices, period, right? Anything.
Yeah.
Salt, black pepper's pushing it.
Nutmeg? Nutmeg's okay.
Yeah, that's true.
No, I don't think he has any regular. I think the fact that he can't have more than one Scoville unit before he's, on fire is enough for the poor guy.
Gotcha. And Cujo, what about Gable?
Anything bland. Really anything bland. I need some sort of flavor or spice or seasoning in my life. The absence of spice is really an outlook on how sad life could be if I didn't have spice in my life. Spice of life is what I'm trying to say.
People of the world, right? I mean, that's what they should be doing. Spice up their
Every
life.
boy and every girl.
That's right. All right.
Can Gable have chocolate and grapes and raisins as a?
Yeah, we've already established that.
Yeah. Of course, darling. I have refined my digestive system.
You're going to tell me Gable couldn't have wine, right? I mean, come on.
Well, that's fermented. That's different.
I was born with a wine
glass in my hand. About fart maxing?
Damn it. I refuse. There are certain things about the internet that I refuse to learn about. That is one that I'm refusing to learn about. You
Anyway,
can't make me.
I posted the bagel bite in our party chat. By the way, unrelated, I'll have to send you this later as well, Robert. I'll send it to the party. There is a woman on social media. All she does is tarot card readings based on your Taco Bell quesadilla. So like, is it cut? Is there any leakage out the side? What is the level of brown, like the kind of spotting of the tortilla, and then tells you what it means for your week as a horoscope? Like,
Man, now I'm scared because I don't think I've gotten one cut since like 2004.
yeah.
Holy shit.
Her
God, I'm so
delivery
lazy
is
about my
really-
comment.
Her delivery is really good on it too. Like, once again, I'm telling you to live Moss as you will, or something like that. It's just real. I'll send it over after the fact. But anyway, we got to talk about what happened last time.
Mine is 20.
Yours is
just so we're
20.
clear.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Why am
It
I
has a
just
lot of
now
cheese on it.
realizing that Jake's Twitter is Olaf von Schnob? How am I just realizing this?
Yep. Hey, that was my well, this was before the internet was, really interneting, like for, content and stuff. I nickname back in the day was Jacobalab von Schnob. And so that was my handle for all sorts of things.
I remember us talking about it, but I had no idea it was cemented into social media legacy.
Mhm.
Let's go.
Let's go. I'm 10. 10 is mine. I like the little bit of burn on the pizza bite bagel.
A burner.
Just a little, just enough crunch, man. Give me that. All I know is, oh crap, I just closed it. I'll tell you my absolute least favorite is 23.
23 is pretty rough.
23 is
Yeah,
going to be
the amount of
bad.
People were talking about
16.
23. Yo, you're 16?
No, 16's good, but that's like when you leave for last.
It's
That's
the best
like one
one.
of the best ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I had to make a choice, I want all the best ones all the time.
Yeah.
If you could
There-
get a
there was
plate of
also
nothing
some
but
strategy.
16s, like,
Yeah. They're going to finish steaming.
also 3's pretty bad because you know that most piece of that bagel, that's just hard as a rock.
Yeah.
Like,
As a
Yeah.
sauce guy, I'm down with 9, but it's not the perfect one.
yeah.
Host.
Sure.
Oh, we're streaming Guild Wars 2?
Are we? We're not. Not according
The
to...
chat says we are.
Yeah, well, not according to what's on Twitch. So
That's
Fear
I'm
not
just
this
all
night.
right. All right.
Refresh
Just
your
saying.
page.
it says.
What's up, Danny?
No, my Twitch is fine. I was just looking at the chat log and I
Yeah,
was like,
it posted it. I
Immersion
don't
is
know.
now live streaming Guild Wars 2. Oh.
Yeah, well, anyway. Yes, thank you, Jake.
Welcome
That's,
to Path of Fire, bitch.
well, I mean, technically, are we not? Speaking of segue, walking the path of fire, as it were.
True.
True.
So
Sure.
last time, our party made their way into the sewer system beneath Castle Never and managed to, in their best pick your 90s, early 2000 era stealth game, make their way past all of the guards without alerting anyone. And they happened upon Fenric, who they went through the efforts of learning, no longer has access to any of his magical capabilities. They seem to have been siphoned in a matter of moments from everybody's favorite ex, Reese, with a magical blackened steel gauntlet that he wielded on his left hand. And, that was about it. They talked through what they're going to do. Do we kill him? Do we not kill him? And then ultimately they decided, let's go ahead and turn Fenric over to the proper authorities, make sure that they go through the effort of really beefing up the security so they don't get any sort of Silva situations where they're killed in custody. But not before Gable took the time to sort of delve into Reese's mind, or not Reese's mind, I'm sorry, Fenric's mind, to try to see exactly what went down. And in doing so, he saw that moment and the sort of very callous and almost nonchalant nature in which Reese just siphoned off Fenric's power, leaving him with the good luck stopping Gable now line. And then before he walked out the door, turning and looking at Fenric with a sort of smile on his face and a very chilling shh as he stepped out the door. With all of that information and everything, it kind of presented back a little bit of deception as they left Castle Never with some disguises and have made their way back to sort of the Red Knight quarters that they've been staying at. The party, or at least, made their way back, filled them in on all the information that had happened. And then basically everybody, they got rooms for the night and decided, well, it might be time in some instances to reach out for some assistance, and in others have been reached out to. So in a sort of split the camera 3 ways, we have Bronson, Soot, and Gable all either reaching out or receiving a message from some force greater than themselves. And that is where we'll pick up here. So I'm going to start with you, LB, and what sort of message you receive having lit the 3rd beacon, now on your way to set out for Mount Hotenow in the morning for the 4th beacon. You sort of, as you're sort of settling down, get this kind of soft voice comes to you, this warmth, as you are brought back to a familiar place. And interestingly enough, more, if you were to think about it, when you first kind of came here, it was all black, just all like darkness, and sort of first just a voice in the darkness, and then had manifested into the visual image of your biological mother. Now in this place, with the 3rd beacon lit, you could see like things are starting to form in this room, or maybe you're just now, the veil to some degree has been lifted, that this is a room, maybe some form of a chamber, but it's hazy, smoke kind of obscuring everything. Not everything is fully sort of rendered, I guess you could say, into the room, but there is a place in which she is sitting on a chair, and there's like things are starting to form but haven't fully come into existence here. And as you find yourself in this place, she looks over to you and smiles. You can see her face has, materialized in full form, is no longer sort of that hazy smoke. It is now a full defined, sharpened image. And she says, well, another ember burns, and with it, more of my truth returns. I was not always this. Once I stood among those who guarded the realms. I turned from damnation and destruction, for I believed even a devil's fire could be made to warm, not only to burn. I bled for the people of this world. I held the line beside gods and mortals, and those who I stood beside and helped protect this realm, they're the ones who sealed me away. Not for my crimes, but for my nature. And in sealing me, they tore away my memory, so I might forget even my own sacrifice. But with every beacon you awaken, the flames purge another layer of that theft. I remember more of who I was and more of what I can be again. The next flame waits in Hotnow's heart. Its fire's old, hungry, and proud. It will test you. But when it burns, my chains will weaken further. And there's just a welling sort of look of pride on her face as she looks to you.
Mm-hmm. Just that's a 20 on an insight check.
Mm-hmm. None of this seems like a lie. All seems legit.
Why did you care about this realm? Do you remember that?
She says, I didn't at first. No, I was probably every manner of what people would think someone like I am, and long ago and times before was very eager to serve in armies and bring down destruction and flames and um yeah, it was all I lived for, all I knew really for the longest of times. And I had no interest in anything else. But over time, when you've been around for as long as I have, you start to look at things differently and question things. And when other darknesses began to rise, I realized that there was something worse in them than I saw in myself. This was just true annihilation rather than dominion. And I started to see that for what it was, but also there is beauty in creation and the existence of things. And while some may say, and others that I've dealt with in the past would agree, that those things are only beautiful because they're fleeting, and in watching them burn, you're allowing new things to exist, which there's some truth to that, to be sure. But I don't know. Fire isn't all just heat and destruction. It's light, it's warmth. There's more to it than that. And I decided to go against my nature, as it were, and aid the good forces of this realm to try to drive back that force. And so I did. And then they sealed me away because of what I am.
Do you remember who they were? Or even who you were fighting?
She thinks about this and she says, those who sealed me away, I don't recall exactly. I know it was a sort of a gathering of good aligned spirits, gods, and mortals, sort of a grouping. I'm not sure who was involved. Perhaps the next beacon will allow me to see who was involved in doing so. But what they fought against was ancient, very old, dark, shadowy beings that were rising all about the realms and looking to expand their domain beyond just the material and to try to take over everything. And I knew that, well, I mean, on the most basic of level, I'm part of this world, and if I have to live in it, I would like there to be something to be a part of.
Yeah. I mean, did you think they were going to go to the hells?
I think if they could take over one area, they would make their way to wherever they could.
I guess, but I mean, the mortal plane is kind of the most easy to
Yeah,
take
but there are
over,
gods
depending.
that they were mortals from the mortal plane and have ascended to godhood
That's true.
on multiple occasions. So just
Um,
because the mortal plane is the easiest one to manipulate, let's say, doesn't mean that there's not, uh, great things can rise from there. And if you start there,
Yeah.
and to be honest, that's where most deities, they get their worship from. Their power comes from those that believe in them. And if that whole force is gone, their power dwindles as well.
Yeah. Do-
Also, no souls to go to the abyss. There's no mortals left.
yeah,
No one to make foolish contracts if there's no one left.
that's true. I guess. Do you know anything about the Netherese?
I know that they were always, I mean, they've been gone for a long time, but they were deeply involved in all forms of ancient magics. And perhaps their magic is that people think that way just because they were here so long ago. But supposedly their empire was something to behold. Floating cities all throughout the realms and magic the likes of which people nowadays have never seen. Spells of
Well,
which a level is no longer capable.
I know that we're going to be going up against an item that is of that caliber. Karen's Claw.
Mm.
There was I believe, a weapon that went along with it, but we've found some research into one of them, but I believe we are dealing with a gauntlet that is perhaps the pair.
Mm. I don't have any recollection of something like that, but perhaps. I mean, there's many, many libraries and ancient texts found on the mortal realm that I'm sure someone will have that information.
Yeah.
Or maybe it'll all just come back to me
Yeah.
in a little while.
Do you know, were you fighting during the Brosian Empire?
She kind of is. You could definitely see this is the concept of someone that's trying to remember something that, like, it's there. It's just beyond your grasp. It's like when you were trying to think of something, it's on the tip of your tongue, and you just can't. And you start trying to think of everything around what you were thinking of to be like, maybe that'll give me the thing. What was I just talking about? Let me think about that. Try to work my way back to that point.
Mm-hmm.
And she contemplates for a while, and she goes over to, like, kind of goes out of focus in this room that you're in, and, like, comes back and has, like, essentially like a sketch pad, and she kind of starts, like, with a piece of charcoal, just kind of sketching something out on the notebook, and she turns it to face you, and it is essentially just like a symbol of, like, a griffin. And you would know that that is heavily part of the Brosian Empire. I remember these.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's featured a lot in their architecture and their weapons and stuff. So maybe, or unless you were in Waterdeep and you saw the Griffin Riders, but
Mm,
it was a long time ago, right?
yeah. Hundreds, if not thousands of years ago.
Yeah. Do you know what you're gonna do when you're released?
I'd love to tell you that I do, but I don't even know what I don't even know what I don't know.
Right.
But what I do know, and I'm glad you brought that up because I almost let that slip my mind, and that would have been really bad if I did. I, in all of my time in exile, I had very fleeting access to the material plane, fleeting access. As time went on, chains usually wear, so more pull here or there, one thing. And I, as you've been lighting these beacons, my power has been in the process of returning to its full strength as well. And one thing that was very clear in that time was that I saw a vision in the smoke that that force that we fought against was going to return at some point. And I knew that if that force was to be stopped wholly and stamped out completely, at least what we had before would be needed, if not more so. So I knew that in order to protect everything that I grew to care about and existence to some extent, we would need to, I would need to return.
I just know that we're currently on a revenge quest for someone getting screwed over by their teammates.
Mm.
So I assume that the people that you fought with are either gods or they are dead.
Well, more than likely. But I have no interest in, at least from what I know, revenge at the moment. There are bigger fights to be had. But in this lighting this last beacon, remembering that there's a reason why I'm striving so hard to get those memories, that power back, is also part of the reason that I had you. I knew that if any of the group that sealed me away saw that me or anyone of my lineage were present, they may look to stop them, put them, for whatever reason, for the same reasons they sealed me away, look to make their lives difficult, if at all. So I needed I just needed a spark that was different than anything else, something unique, something that could help and do so in a way that wouldn't raise any suspicions.
Is that way I can change?
Yes.
Well, if we're being honest, I don't know how much I can trust you if you don't know everything. I
Wow.
mean, from what you're telling me now, I feel like you have a noble path, but I don't
No,
know.
that's reasonable. I can't fault you for that. But what I can do is try to keep you informed and give you as much of my power as I can each time it grows.
When this is all done, what happens to me?
Ideally, you get to live a long and happy life.
But you're giving me your power.
Well, is that something I'm not necessarily looking for an heir or a replacement to take over for me? If that's something you're interested in, we could.
No, I just mean, are you going to take it back?
I don't think so. Do you want me to?
No, I just assume because you're giving me your power, you are getting less power. So when you emerge, is that power just gonna back into you?
I don't. Well, I don't know.
I mean, it'd just be something I should prepare for.
Well, if you're looking to have me take it, I
No, I
can.
like it. I mean,
Okay.
I'm just saying, I like to know all of the facts before I make a decision about something. Now that I'm whole.
Sure, I mean, going into any sort of deal or equation with all the facts is very solid strategy.
I guess that is my devil side, huh? By the way, you don't know what happened to me, right? Why I was split?
No, I know that it was hard to reach you in any way, and that you were sealed. I guess, to some degree, your part of your nature was sealed for some reason by someone.
Okay.
Not obviously completely, as you're kind of breaking through, but perhaps someone who either was part of that group was doing so for some. To what purpose, though? To seal it away, but not to just, no offense, to just eliminate a threat. If
I mean,
that's
I
what
get it.
you're perceived to be.
Right. I mean, I was a child, so that might have come into things. People
Hmm.
have trouble killing kids.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, it's all better now, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways.
Uh,
Is there anything else I need? Oh,
Your audio cut out just a little bit. Sorry.
sorry. My Discord's been really messing up recently.
Well, of course,
It's
as
all
you say that, it seems to be fine. But
No,
Yeah, now it's no problems now, but before.
Yeah. Well, I guess we're going to the volcano, so hopefully you'll have another piece soon. You said that there is something there. Do you have any idea?
well, the nature of the eruption of that volcano years back was strange in that no one, I mean, there's the lava flow from that volcano made its way all the way, impacted to some degree Neverwinter, which is tens of miles away. And I believe that there's some sort of, I'm assuming, ancient elemental spirit there. Perhaps in the
Probably
process of
fire.
sealing me away, they either put something there or woke something up or caused some sort of turmoil. Sealing a fire entity inside a volcano feels like a pretty bad play, to be honest, but maybe they figured who's going into a volcano.
Well, I mean, to be fair, they probably have some resistances to fire, so it'll be harder for me to fight them. I mean, not me, because I have the ability to cast other spells, but a being of fire be a war of attrition.
True. Well, they were nothing if not clever. Whoever they were.
Well,
How is he, by the way?
he went through a lot. He was stuck in purgatory or whatever for a long time, but I think he'll be okay.
Good. Well.
We got engaged.
And she's just, there's definitely like a shift in demeanor here. Like, very much like someone trying to keep it together and be very formal, like, but no, there's definitely a big glowing smile, and she's like, compose. That's wonderful. How did that happen? And that's got to be a recent thing.
Yeah, she's gonna start telling the story of going back to her parents. There was a doppelganger there. There was already a party planned. They decided, why not? You know, it's never gonna be the right time.
And she's like, you have been busy. A lot going on, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Plus, we got this whole thing with Gable and his revenge thing. Gotta find Reese and all of those guys. And, you know, Bronson's great. He's a great chef. He's there for us emotionally and physically.
That's good.
I think he keeps saying he wants to retire, but I don't think he'll do it. He seems to like being on the road too much.
Well, seems like you've surrounded yourself with a good group, people that you trust and will be there for you, which is all a mother can ask for.
Yeah. That's another thing. When you come back, I mean, like, you are my mom, but I did just meet you, so there might be an adjustment period of like.
I don't want to meddle in your life too much if you're worried about that. I'll be around, but we can keep this sort of relationship if you want. This sort of almost patron level relationship, if that works better for you. Or I can be as involved as you want. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what you're like after the next 2 beacons are lit.
Fair.
Right. Well, I'm feeling the sleep that my body needs, so.
She will just kind of bow her head, and you will just back into sweet dreams or whatever you have going on.
He's passed out. It's fine.
It's fair. That's fair. All right. The moment Cujo's been waiting for. You receive a message in your brain that says, at first it's sort of like what's a good way to describe this? This is going to be a niche reference for anybody, and maybe too niche. Cujo, do you remember the Super Mario Brothers movie?
Yeah.
The old
Yeah.
one with Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo.
Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do you remember when they go underneath the city, and before they go through that portal where Daisy is sort of like her voice is kind of coming out of that cave before like she bursts forth to like try to talk to them, and it's sort of like distorted and you can kind of hear it, and it's not quite like in audio, what I guess the equivalent of focus for audio.
Mm-hmm.
It starts like that before it clarifies it. It's saying Gable and it's distorted, and then it comes into sort of almost, and this is something you're kind of used to at this point, but then it sort of like solidifies, and the voice is rushed and seemingly hurried, and it says, You've been led astray. The hand that grips your fate is not mine. You hunt a list not of my making, but of a thief's design. This, the one you buried is not the blade you fear, but the lie you carry. And then it kind of like, there's like strain, and it, the voice goes away, and it comes back and says, I called you not for death, but for deliverance. Vengeance was a mask. You are meant to bear witness, to guard the forgotten, to keep secrets from being devoured. And it gets pulled back, and it says, again, it comes back, your time runs short. When the last name is gone, so are you, unless you sever the chain. And then it is gone.
Portals. You couldn't give me the name of who it is that's choking you? You had to give me a fucking sing-songy.
Yeah, Cujo, that's how this works.
Yeah. All right. See, I thought the list was attached to my patron. But perhaps I have been led astray. Is this like a lucid dreaming moment?
Sort of, yeah. You're just kind of hearing this message, and it's very clear that whoever's trying to deliver this message to you is fighting through something to get the message clear to you.
I'm going to say something in the dreaming, whatever you want to call it.
Sure.
But it's not going to be aimed at that entity that is trying to speak to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be aimed at the skeletal hand and that creepy ass presence that keeps showing up from time to time. Ooh, certainly seems like your grip is loosening. How long do you think it'll be before they get free?
And you can definitely, like, the sort of presence of this space that you've been in that's kind of had this permanent, like, day for night blue tint to it, that shifts, and you watch as that light, like a filter, change to a deep crimson red, and this space that you're in is now all bathed in this red light. And there's no communication, but there is a physical, a visual manifestation in front of you of that list of yours, and it scrolls to the bottom, and it just shows your name, and you'll see a little image of a dagger just come and just cross out your name. And then you just hear that shh.
That manifestation of the list, is that still there?
No, it disappears. In a poof of red smoke.
You know, if I'm being 100% honest, whoever you are, if you want to be more compelling with your argument to pursue revenge, maybe use words? Because a veiled threat of something I'm already aware of means nothing. So you have me in your clutches for some reason. I assume it's to continue down this list. Probably for some sort of ritual Because, let's face it, entities like you are sort of a one-trick pony. So what's stopping me from abandoning the list entirely, finding a nice winery on the side of a mountain, and drinking for the rest of my undying days?
And it is just silence.
Break the cycle. Break the cycle. Break the chain. No, break the chain. That was the term, right? That was the term.
Yep.
I know you're listening. You may as well help.
You got nothing.
Can I call on Gidget in this dreaming scenario?
Sure, why not?
Like, get over here. Look at this fucking bullshit.
Wait.
Got him.
Yeah. Well, what? This is a wonderful place.
Oh, it's delightful.
Why is it red? So red.
Oh, I think it's because I got the attention of the other thing. Not the good thing, but the bad thing, I think.
What I'm here now. What would you like?
Oh, we're gonna workshop next moves
I
here.
see.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Apparently the entity, the patron, the divine, whatever you want to call it, didn't bring me back for revenge. It was a mask, as they call it. Something more than that. Breaking the chain. Other words that I wish my illustrious DM could very well put in our Discord chat so that I could reference it easily.
could definitely probably do that. But
yes.
And I guess with this sort of last name sort of removed in a your way sort of a thing, we'll say that Gidget can provide a little more lucidity to the situation and say, well, you were brought back with, I'm not privy to everything, but I think that your, I don't know what you call it, resurrection, your reanimation was done with a purpose. But before you were able to call on that purpose and access it, it was sort of hijacked by whatever this being is to making you think to do what needed to be done. To kill them for whatever purpose. I mean, it also, let's be honest, you weren't really looking for anything different than that. That's what you wanted.
At the time, I wasn't.
Sure.
Of course.
That's what you wanted. And so it was very easy for anybody to say that that's why. And you were willing to go along with it. And then it seems perhaps they were getting a little antsy that it was taking so long. So they started finding ways to push that agenda. That would be my guess.
You were the chosen one. You were supposed to destroy the list. Not join them.
You underestimate my power. That's what I say to that fucking. I will shit talk the fucking like Hayden Christensen's great, wonderful human, fantastic actor. All right,
Gable
so
jump.
From my point of view, the list is good.
yeah, from my point of view, the Jedi are evil. All right. Gidget, let's have a heart-to-heart here. Let's do away with pretense and all of this. Sure. I understand you think you're some sort of reflection of me, but I didn't have you prior to all of this. You would have had to come from either red or blue. I am understanding you are of blue, right?
Yes.
Okay, yes. So, can you give me just a name? Give me a name of either one or the other. At least let me start there. Because then I might be able to have some sort of momentum, vested interest in actually pursuing what needs to be pursued. Because as it is right now, I have the most vague of gestures to go off of to sort out one, and I have, you and Raven references for the other, and I don't believe you're attached to. But I mean, she's busy. I'm not. No. So, if there is a name that you can offer, please. I would get on my knees, but this is a dream world that doesn't have the same weight. Whatever you can give me, and I will let you eat whatever chocolate you like.
Wow. I don't know if I can tell you this, but I'm totally gonna tell Clarence all about this.
You can if you want.
No, I'm going to.
Okay, you know what? You are your own spirit bird raven thing. Your choices are your own. And you know what? Go ahead. Tell your fellow spirit animal friend about my decision to let you eat whatever you like.
I mean, all right. I sure that's fine. I can easily do that. I'm sure he's gonna love to hear about how well you treat me compared to how he's treated.
Wow.
You know, I actually do care about the animals in my care.
Wow.
I can't speak for the vicious monster that is Bishop.
Well, good thing he's not here to hear any of this.
Oh, I'd say it regardless.
I don't doubt that at all. All right. A name. And you can see it's weird to see a bird think, right?
It could be the name of one of these entities, the name of the dagger, which I believe is just known as the fell blade, could be something else. Just give me any name that I do not already possess. If you tell me the dagger is the fell blade and consider that part of the bargain, I will not let you eat fucking anything respectfully. Please.
Oh, perfect. Just wonderful. Gidget will look at you and say, well, as much fun as it would be to toy with you and say the fell blade and go down that whole path, I won't do that because you did specifically state not to do that.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And he will say, Corvath.
Corvath. Wonderful. Thank you. I would very much, with all that I am, love to roll a history or religion check to see if that name means anything.
Okay. Why not? Nope, done. Uh-huh. I mean, you truly believe that Gidget is telling you the truth. But like with a natural one on this roll, Gidget could have just pulled a name out of the air and been like,
It's true.
Dylan. And you'd be like, yes, I need to research Dylan.
The almighty power of Dylan.
I'm going to go to Candlekeep and be like, all right, give me everything you have on Dylan.
You just get like bar receipts.
They're just like they're like, all right, we've got approximately 10,000 Dylans here. Which one would you like to start with?
Kolveth. All right. I'm going to take this and run with it. Thank you
And
for that.
And he's Gidget will say, I believe you were brought back with the purpose of, at least perhaps the initial purpose was to guide lost souls. And in some instance, let's be honest, some souls are so lost, the only way to guide them is to just the wing across the neck there. But some instances, they can be redeemed or, dealt with in other ways. But I think that's why our Crimson friend just took to taint that in their way.
Right. All right. Thank you, Gidget. Invaluable companion. I would replace Bishop with you in a heartbeat.
I won't tell him. I can't, technically, but I won't tell him anyway.
Yes, well. All right.
Whack.
And I'm gonna I'm gonna look up towards this dreamlike sky and be like, all right, I'd like to wake up now.
And you do.
The most sleep I've actually had in months.
All right. On to the third message of the evening, which is Bronson set outside casting divine intervention to Chauntea. Now, you were looking to get from this divine intervention information, is what it sounded like.
I asked if the entity known as Reese is an ancient evil. Bronson's concerned that it is not just a human problem that they may be having, that the sadistic nature of his ways may indicate there is greater evil on the horizon.
Okay. So I will, with this, I will answer that question, but much like a commune kind of spell, I will give you 4 more on top. Or it's just more speak with that, but I'll give you 4 more questions. In an answer, or 2 more, if based on if that's too much information for you to take in, I can just make it 3.
Chauntea, which bagel bite is your number?
You know.
So you will sort of that warmth of like spring sunlight kind of falls over you, even though it's nighttime. You hear the rustle of grain in a field, heavy with the harvest, and then a gentle voice sort of comes to you, speaking from within, kind of, I guess, really your soul at this point. And there's definitely, when you could hear when somebody's talking to you and they're smiling, it's definitely that voice. And she says, well, it's been a while since we've truly spoken like this, Bronson. You've been quite busy. I see so many there's just so much growth and new life that's flourished and expanded. Everywhere you seem to go, you leave things better than you found it. And I really don't know what more I could ask for. But you asked a question, and I want to make sure I honor that. To touch on your specific question about this Reese character, while Reese was a mortal individual at a point, I believe that he has ascended beyond that by welcoming power and entities to sort of, I don't know if share, sort of use, become a tool for, or maybe bend to. He's managed to gather all form of powerful magical devices. So I think there's the presence of an ancient evil about him. He, although was mortal at the start of all of this, he may be more than that now.
If that is the case, Chauntea, I fear that he is luring our friend Gable into a trap. If this is indeed true, what can we do to try to save Gable's soul from this entity? It seems as if he's in a no-win situation. Whether he kills Gable or not, or loses his own life trying, it seems as if this entity wins.
And she contemplates on your question for a moment. She says, well, you'll, one, find that the being that originally brought him back, or with the purpose of doing work, has been attempting to reach out to him in earnest, but is sort of shrouded by this presence that's tied to Reese. So there is a way to break this hold that it has on him. And
Who is this person trying to save our friend?
and she will say they are a, how do I want to word this? I guess a spirit feels like the right term. A spirit of, well, not necessarily vengeance, but a spirit of, what do I want to say for this? I guess like moving on, sort of guidance, as it were. And they will also utter the name Corvath.
This guiding spirit by the name Corvath, is this who we should put our trust in?
That's a great question. If you wish to break Gable's tie to his current, the list in which he's attached, that would be the best course of action.
If we don't remove Gable and his soul being tied to this list, does he face eternal punishment?
she says he'll face whatever atrocities Reese and his entity have planned for him, which I think might be some of the worst torment one can imagine, because not only is it tainted with whatever being inhabits or granted this power to Reese, it also seems personal.
Chauntea, in my waiting last request, I ask of you to give me the power to help protect my friend from Reese's entity. However which way you see fit.
Okay. All right. This one I'm going to need a roll for. The other one's information. I'll give you those for free. Especially due to the updates for 2024. So, as we know, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to ask if you could. I will pitch it to you as how it's always been pitched to me. You are level 13. I will give you 26 consecutive numbers on the D100. We'll say 100. We say is guaranteed success. I'm not even going to make one a guaranteed failure for you, Robert. 26 numbers. You pick.
I'm going to do this one for the mods in their last game because he couldn't do the math. Start me at 50 and just go run it up.
Okay.
So I will do 50 to 75 in their honor of not knowing how to calculate the math.
All right. Let's.
And it did. It landed for them. They got 74. That was the last possible number they get. So let's do it. Let's send it for the mods.
For the mods.
All right. Before I make this roll,
Yes.
do I have the ability to use my own innate lucky feature on this roll?
I will give it to you.
All right. Let's do it. Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Yeah, for the mods, baby.
All
For the
right.
mods.
Ah,
Thank you, mods.
We got a 56. Okay. I mean, this is a divine intervention coming into play here. So I have some ideas, but Robert, do you have a specific thing in mind that you want to try to have this happen for him, or you just want to leave it up to me either way? Do you have like a thing specifically planned out, like you would like it to do X, Y, or Z?
I will DM you because I think I know what I want it to do.
Okay.
And I want to keep that in the pocket.
Yeah. All right.
Rude.
Well, either way,
Yeah.
you feel that something that we haven't touched on since episode 1, which was the first trinket Robert ever rolled. You feel a glowing in that big white rose tattoo that's on your chest that also can serve as a holy symbol for you. That you just feel that sort of glowing right in your chest, and it is your wish has been granted. You have the power of which you plan to reveal at a later point to Cujo and Gable whenever you choose to do so. We will talk about what that looks like.
My golden eyes glow just a little bit brighter,
Mm-hmm.
and my tattoo looks like it's been touched up.
Yeah, hell yeah. It's crazy how you
Also,
can
I
still
swear
make
to
out
God.
the tattoo with all the hair.
Just barely through the chainmail.
Yep.
I swear to God, Chauntea, if you're a mind flayer right now, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed later on in this video game.
No, that would be a little rude.
Do you still find me beautiful now?
I'll be on a minute. No, no.
I can go back to the way I was before.
It's worse that way. It's worse that way.
Oh,
Let's go. My only goal is to make sure that your candle doesn't burn out, Gable. This is my.
Mm-hmm.
we'll have to see how this works.
All
I
right.
don't know what you're plotting over there.
And
Just trying to help my friends live.
And Bishop, you have a wonderful night's sleep.
Oh, my back feels so good.
Yeah. We'll after all these epic encounters, we will push around through to the next morning.
Did Droop get a decent night's sleep?
I mean, he got a sleep that's about as good as it can be. You know,
Last episode, Droop was as happy as we've ever seen him, so I figured he was turning the corner just a little bit.
Yeah, he's coming around the other side. It's definitely
All right.
There's a presence, you know, that's constantly like you're gonna have that when you get too into when you're not focused on enough things and you let your mind wander. It may wander to the bad place, but for right now, all good.
I need to go refill my beverage.
Yeah. Do you think?
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Woo! That was intense.
Give yourself a inspiration die, DM.
Hell yeah.
Bishop, did you sleep well?
Oh yeah. No, I feel so good. How are you?
Great. I had a conversation with Mom last night.
Oh. And how did that go?
Apparently there was a great darkness that was being brought upon the land long ago, and she decided she wanted to help.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah. And the people that she fought with, mortals and gods and whatever, they decided to seal her away for one reason or another.
Oh. That's bad.
Yeah.
What do you want to do about it?
No. I mean, right now, just keep going. I worry about the last seal, but we're not there yet.
No, not yet. And it sounds like with each seal you break, we get more information, more clarity.
Yeah. I mean, that's good. And I get more power. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to believe that it's good and all that. And she seems like she's more concerned about this darkness coming back than anything else. So that's good.
Okay. Yeah. Do we have any actionable information here?
Just that whatever is keeping the next one safe is an ancient elemental thing.
Oh, well, we'll go to a volcano, so probably fire
Mhm.
elemental.
Well, I think there's a plane between earth and fire. No. Yeah? I don't know.
I don't know either. Maybe I'll do a little research this morning before we get going.
Okay.
Before Robert gets back.
Yeah. you've kind of been on the go. You feeling okay after, going back to work?
Yeah. I mean, I thought yesterday went super duper.
Mhm.
I got back. I didn't get fired. We solved a crime. And yeah, we're on to the next one. That's what I like to do. I like fixing problems and solving stuff and helping people.
Yeah. Do you think you should check in and make sure that you're not needed for any new tasks?
Hmm. No, they'll let me know. I think we got a big one right now.
Yeah.
And all they really kind of like give me little things that just seem to snowball into big things.
Yeah.
So I'm sure if they need me, they'll get me.
Yeah, maybe they should give you like a message zone or something like that so they can get in contact with you in a more direct way than trying to mail you letters.
Yeah, that would probably make good sense. Maybe a girls would be nice, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But maybe that bag of soft shell crab did something for me. Who knows?
I'm sure it did. It was a grand gesture.
Mm-hmm. But no, I think we're on the path here. I didn't want to go too far into your Gable's situations because pragmatism is very strong among the Order of the Red Knight, and I didn't want anything bad to happen to you.
Oh, well, that's very sweet. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how much prejudice I will come up against if I reveal what I truly am. Seems that even my mom helping in the way that she did, if that is truly what happened, she was faced with that. So,
Yeah. Well, that was a long time ago, but I don't know if those sort of sentiments really change.
yeah. We'll see.
We'll see. But for now, let's go get some coffee and some tea and some breakfast.
Okay. That sounds
All right.
great.
Okay.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Because I'm technically dead and I don't sleep. Was I just like yanked into this?
Mhm.
Was I yanked into this dream? Okay.
Yeah. Well,
So there's a part of me
waking
that
vision, if you will.
okay. I like the idea that like as we're like getting up to go or whatever like that, Gable Gable's at the tail end of his dream and he's like
Yeah.
that was weird.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just
Wah.
telling about my childhood.
Oh, no, I wasn't. Oh. I wasn't really here. So, no, that wasn't. Your childhood is wonderful, darling.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, being raised in that house, I'm a little jealous, if I'm being honest.
The lack of like people my age was kind of weird, but I think I grew up okay.
I would agree.
Me too.
Great.
Well, I have a name
Oh.
for the patron, the thing that's
Oh.
trying to help. Corvath?
Why'd you say it
Does
funny
that
like
so-
that?
Well, it's because you can never really trust a divine or otherworldly entity that brings you back from the dead to do something. So I'm just like 70-30. They're trying to help. But yes, Corvath is the name. I'm pretty sure that Gidget just sort of threw some letters together, and whatever sounded decent enough was what they gave me. But I'm going to take it and run with it. So there's that.
Would this
Okay.
be a history, nature, religion? check?
That is a good
Hmm.
question.
Fire-based arcana?
Definitely not.
Oh.
I guess religion probably feels like the best bet.
Dope.
All
None
right.
of them are very good for me, except for the bitch. Let's fucking go, Nat 20.
God fucking
Ooh.
damn it.
Ah,
Bobby.
Oof. I rolled a
It was hovering
26.
on the 2.
All right.
Oh.
Listen. So
Well,
gonna-
I mean, just flavor it in the realm of what I would actually
yes,
know. I don't have
correct.
to know everything.
No, and I'm not going to give you everything because the chances of you
Yeah.
having information on it are pretty minimal.
no.
Yeah.
Some weird fucking name.
Weird fucking name.
Okay. So between your guys' roles and just kind of thinking about, like, I don't know, maybe when you were bored in the house where there's not a lot of other kids your age and you're sitting in there in the house bored, reading books and stuff. Maybe you came across this name in passing, flipping through things, let's say.
Mhm.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Nat 20, baby.
Let's go.
So we'll say that what you can recall, kind of between the two of you, however you want to kind of flavor this, is that Corvath isn't not a god, right?
Mhm.
Not a fiend necessarily. Kind of something a little bit different, right? We'll call it like a primal spirit, right? More of like an archetype than like an actual entity, right? Embodies cycles of ending and revelations and things rather than straight up vengeance, right?
Mhm.
Keeper of forgotten truths, right? So, that kind of a thing, and of issuing things on not the judgment of death itself, but more the moment of crossing. If that makes sense. Almost like a Karen kind
reaper.
of river, the boatman sort of a
Yeah.
thing in so many words, right?
Yeah.
And then the change that kind of goes along with those endings, right? So whether that's redemption, rebirth, reinvention, or just the concept of letting go, perhaps just, again, in some instances, the only way to do that is to just make that thing not a thing anymore.
Embracing the finality.
Correct. And generally has the reason that Corvath is so usually like not known or not like present is they're usually content 99% of the time to just observe these passings without intervening until the balance is broken. That's when they'll step in and try to aid in right that imbalance in whatever situation is there. Very much a very neutral entity in the cosmic scale of alignment. Yeah, so again, as death and finality is neither good nor evil, so too is Corvath. I feel like that's probably enough for you guys to have to go off of when you don't really know much else beyond that.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Yes, I'm pretty sure he just sort of spelled that out in a Scrabble game and went, "Ooh, that sounds like a fun name. I'll pocket that."
Well, I mean, I've read about it.
Oh. Interesting.
From what I understand, they're like a kind of a a fetcher, like you die, they get you, and then they take you sort of to the next spot. They're like in the go between, like
Hmm.
the person that, like a reaper that takes you and you know takes you to the
Hmm.
next thing. And as far as I'm aware, they normally are an observer of death. They just are a part of it.
Reaper is an
But
excellent analogy as well for this
thank you.
because, the Reaper is not evil or bad
Yeah,
or good. They're just the person
They just
that's
are.
they just
yeah.
are. Which is also wild that like every kind of like religion and thing like understands the
Mhm.
presence of the Reaper, even though it's not necessarily part of their
Mhm.
culture, which is just another crazy other thought I had. But anyway,
Yeah.
The the Korvath ploy is in Dragon Chess is when you are well behind in points and you're able to bring it to a draw, dead neutral at the end.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. It's I didn't know it was a reference to a specific entity, but that's where I've heard it.
I don't know if it's a specific entity or just that type, Like, I don't know if there is one Korvath. I mean, there might be, or like a bunch that just function in that way, like a spirit. But
It was tempting to speak to me in rhyme. The idea of multiple things speaking to me in rhyme is horrifying.
yeah. Well, I mean, like, if they are neutral in general, they might not want to influence too much one way or the other, but they did bring you back, so maybe at the moment of your death they felt an imbalance and thought they would. Did they give you the list?
Well, apparently, no. Maybe, as I understood when I woke, I obviously had my list of friends to go and pay a visit to with the express intention of visiting some retribution.
Hmm.
But now that time
Maybe.
has gone by, I'm starting to think that maybe this list is tied more with Reese and his machinations than actually why I was brought back.
I mean, that's kind of what it seems like. But I believe, if I recall correctly, they're known as the Keeper of Forgotten Truths.
Hmm.
Which would make them. I mean, it'd be easy to just say it, but that might be why they're vague, because they have a lot of things that they got, but they're trying to keep it under wraps.
You know, there are pieces that are missing
Mm-hmm.
from the days leading up to that.
So maybe that was part of the bargain. Or it wasn't important and they just kept them. I mean, I don't know. I'm just spitballing here.
Yes, no, I appreciate it. I'm so sorry. We are going to a volcano. We don't need to be devoting time to.
Oh, right. I mean, we will continue to talk about this, but I had a conversation with my mom yesterday, after I lit the beacon, and it seems that there is a ancient elemental thing that is guarding this
Hmm,
beacon.
delightful.
Yeah. So maybe while we're in town, we get some resistances to fire stuff.
Yes,
I mean, I could
that's
do it a
not a
little
bad
bit,
plan.
but it might be good to. I mean, we have some money, right?
Oh, suppose we may as well spend it. Yes. Huh. Well, that's fun. An ancient primordial something or other. That's not a sign of what it is that it's guarding.
Also, the force that probably put it there is one of the beings that was helping my mom to defeat a great shadowy evil that was trying to come upon the land thousands of years ago.
Well, anybody know of any shadowy evils that are maybe trying to come back?
Also, she referenced griffins. I'm not saying it happened during the Persian Empire, but it might have.
Yes, that sounds right.
I'm gonna lean close to Bishop and be like, "Ooh, look at that! A direct link to the Persian Empire. Look at you, lucky minx! You just like punch him in the shoulder a little bit."
Ooh, hey, look. Excellent. Good. This is exactly my wheelhouse. Okay. What was the name of that weird thing? That weird thing with the weird voice back in Wave Echo Cave.
Do you mean
You-
more masks the Wraith?
Yes, I do remember More Mask the Wraith.
Until we meet again.
Mhm.
That was so
Holy shit.
good.
Remember
Oh.
when your body expelled a weird shadow creature?
Oh, yeah.
And then the Brosian spirits were like, "Hey, you gotta stop this."
Huh. That's interesting. Huh.
Bugs are turning, people.
Mhm, mhm.
Mm.
Bronson, what's in these grits?
Pepperjack.
Ah,
Yeah.
Oh, you
It's
know
pretty
what?
righteous.
Robert pulled this shit on me last night. I'm gonna ask you guys now. You got one cheese. You can only have one cheese for the rest of your life. What's your cheese?
Pepper Jack.
wow.
What was that?
Okay, this is gonna be lame.
Pepper Jack.
Okay, nice.
American because I love grilled cheese, so I could make grilled cheese for every meal.
There's nothing wrong with that answer.
Yeah, no,
That's a
no
good
one-
answer.
No one's faulting you for American cheese. It's just that's a question. Chat,
Second
you too.
choice is brie.
None of
Mm.
us are faulting you for that. I'm just kidding.
Fuck you.
Oh, we got Colby Jack signing off. Midnight's going.
Gotta be
Colby Jack.
mozzarella.
Jack's okay.
Okay. Well, that's
The choice grilled cheese sandwich is American Kobe Jack and a little bit of Munster in there to give it extra little bit of gooiness.
And Topper
Smoked
coming in
Gouda
with
is
smoked
right.
Gouda over there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wes
These are,
with
but
the Vermont extra sharp cheddar. You
Let's
said
go.
mozzarella, Jake.
from my Italian roots, I have to have mozzarella.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, myself and Kendra, both Italian roots. We both, without fail, were like mozzarella. Obviously,
It's if it's not Parmesan, I mean it's mozzarella.
My French fur trader ass said brie because I was eating
Mhm.
brie at that time. You know,
But brie's so selective of a cheese.
it is, but
Well,
it's
there's so many different flavors though.
you could do a
And you
lot
can
with brie.
Pair it with a lot of stuff. Yeah.
it is as long as you like the flavor profile of mushroom and nuttiness,
Mhm.
Ooh, farty.
then you're good. If that's not your jam, it's less versatile, right? But as a standalone, and I was doing this just like if I'm going to eat this
Mhm.
by the chunk for the rest of my life, I'm like, I love brie so much. But
Mhm.
man, is it incredibly hard to say no to mozzarella or American or
Mhm.
man, I love Munster too. Holy shit.
I mean,
Yeah.
I
It's
feel-
really-
all my children.
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah, brie is one of the, we were talking about it. I feel like brie, like you can't necessarily put brie in the place of anything where there is a cheese.
Mhm.
You could do it with a
Mhm.
bunch, but not everything. I do
Mhm.
feel like mozzarella cheese can, anywhere there is a presence of cheese on a thing, you could put mozzarella there
So
and it
good.
can fill that gap.
Mhm. Yeah.
Pepper jack, every great dip known to man has a block of pepper jack in there.
If there's an
Yeah.
option to have a cheese on a sandwich, I'm gonna go pepper jack. If that's, it's also a safe bet that I could find pepper jack just about anywhere. I'm not gonna go to a
Mhm.
lot of sandwich shops and be like, "You got any brie for this sandwich?" Probably not happening too often. Stand a
If they
good
were-
chance
if
with
they were
fresh
worth their
mozzarella and
weight.
pepper jack.
I
Ugh. Capri
Just
Ted,
put the
we
whole
need to
wheel
go to
on
a
there.
sandwich shop at PAX U, and I need to hear you order. Can I have the sandwich with brie on it? Just
Yeah,
so we
can
can
I-
see their face.
Can I
My
get the-
order
Can I get
At
Philly
Kuma's.
cheesesteak with brie?
the infamous heavy metal burger bar in Chicago
Mm.
is the Lair of the Minotaur, which is a burger, medium through. Bourbon, poached pears, and brie are my topper, and applewood bacon over the top. It's like stupid good.
I am
Yeah.
in the Chicago area. I have no excuse to not have gone to Kuma's, but I have heard of this burger. I have heard of the legend of this burger.
Back when we were going, it was the solid 2-3 hour wait. Now there's a couple of spots you can go to. Still an amazing experience.
Hell yeah.
I want to take you to Kuma's for your first time.
Let's do it.
Need that.
Let's do it. I need the date.
I'm
real.
I'm pretty sure I'd get laughed at any cheesesteak shop in Philly if I said, "Let me get that cheesesteak with brie."
absolutely.
Look at that with
They'd
brie.
be like, "It ain't a Philly brie steak. Get the fuck out of here."
Yeah.
Ted's got this scar from the cheese whiz they threw at him
Oh
on
my
his face.
god.
It's when I tried to order the brie. They hit me with a wit.
There's so many things you would just lose
Mhm.
being stuck with one cheese. Because like, what about like a summer salad with like feta or goat cheese?
We know
With
it's
like
hard.
like toasted walnuts and like chopped up strawberries with like a cranberry vinaigrette.
Well,
All these variations of cheese are
Ugh.
truly why I am not made to live in the fallout or the collapse of our civilization.
Yeah.
The fact that I can buy all of these variants that take forever and mastery to make, even on the most basic of a scale, I can't go back to that, man.
Mm-mm.
well, good news is you don't have to. Let's continue on with our D&D campaign.
Let's continue.
There's pepper jack in the grits is where we were at, just to bring it back.
Yep. Mhm.
That's a choice.
Also,
Whew.
Bronson has been sitting here through all of this and not saying a word.
Mhm.
It's not just been me running to get coffee. Bronson isn't saying anything. He is just listening and eating his shrimp and grits.
Darling,
Now that we're on the coast.
Bronson,
Yes.
this is the first time you've been asked to describe food and you used a single word. Is everything all right?
I'm trying to wrap my head around now this third party in Corvat. It's a lot. I'm trying to put my faith in something that I don't control for once. And if this is the best shot for you, then I'm all in. For once, I gotta listen. Really listen.
Darling, listen, I don't even have a game plan. I don't even know what the end game is for Reese and his friend.
That's why I gotta take in as much as I can, because we don't know.
Listen, I know I've touched base on this before, and there's the whole no, we care about you fighting down the whatever. Just hear me out. If at any point what's happening here is too much, I can figure it out. I don't want to drag you into my mess. So, okay, you're already making a face. My point is,
we've already been there, buddy.
yes, well, you still have the opportunity to cut and run if you need to. So I'm just putting it out there that I won't be upset if you decide.
I love you too, Gable. I love you too.
I am going to open a bottle of wine while we travel.
All right. So, before you guys set out, 15, 20, 25, 30, it's about 35-ish miles to Mount Hope now from where you are in Neverwinter. So not like too terribly long. But is there anything, you're in Neverwinter, this is the largest city you've been to in this campaign. So is there anything you like to look for, to acquire, excuse me, while you're here?
Yeah, some potions of fire resistance /
Yeah.
Okay.
I was thinking the same thing.
Okay. Those are, I mean, potions of fire resistance, I'm going to say, are pretty standard
Can we
fare
get
stuff.
fire immunity?
No.
Okay.
I appreciate you asking. But yeah, potions of fire resistance, definitely easy to find. Is there, besides that, is there anything you guys are looking to or after before I get you the price of what these things run?
Just so everybody knows, we leveled up, right? Now our proficiency bonus is +5. That gives everybody an extra attunement slot opened up.
True.
So if now would be the time, if you're looking for something specific, you could go for something like that. We don't have too much in the way of extra bits for the party as far as things go attunement wise. But
I mean, I have the mind blasting cap, the Brosian, or the ring of mind shielding. I'm not using, and I could take off the ring of protection. I haven't been using my Brosian staff. Like, I have 3 extra items that I could attune to.
What does your Brosian staff do?
It does +1 to spell attack rolls, advantage on saving throws versus being charmed, daylight once per long rest, and moonbeam that doesn't count against my spells. So it's not something I've been using.
Damn, what you know what that +1 for them?
I mean,
that spell attack.
Yeah. I mean, my spell save is 19, and I have +11 to my spell attack. So
Well, we always need more. I'd attune to that sucker.
There is one more aspect I think that was on there. Oh, yeah, here it is. Stationary spells that can be moved as an action can be moved as a bonus action. So if you have a thing that has the capability of being moved around, they can be moved as a bonus action instead of an action. Cloud of daggers, moonbeam, things like that.
Yeah.
Yo.
I also have. I was using the ring of mind shielding. I have the amethyst lodestone, the green dragon scale mail, and then the robe of stars and the everstone pendant are all things that I have. So I've been using those. So if anybody wants any of those things.
Well, storyteller, is there a tattooist in Neverwinter?
Sure is.
One who might be proficient in magical tattoos?
Yeah, of course.
I'm in the market for a rare barrier tattoo.
Okay. Yes. Let's see. Barrier tattoo. Okay, so this is the one that makes your armor class 15 plus your dexterity modifier to a maximum of 2. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, just checking. Okay. So but just to jump back, potions of resistance are an uncommon magic item. I will put fire resistance being one of the most common types out there. We'll set those at 150 gold for potion of fire resistance. That is an hour of resistance to fire.
I think we should get 6.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Your barrier tattoo. Let's see. Let's go 750.
All right.
And the nature of magic tattoos is they just happen automatically because that's how the
Mhm.
magic tattoo works.
Yep.
You touch the needle to your skin and poof, tattoo.
Gable getting a tattoo before going out after all this, that was literally perfect. Like,
Well, the real question is, what is it and where is it? Can we see it?
I imagine that it is visible.
Okay.
In keeping with the theme of Corvath and Gidget and the Raven theme here, clearly understanding what this thing is now, their tattoo, and this is actually one I do in real life want to get. It is a raven that the center goes along their shoulder, but the wings come down. So one comes down across the chest, the other one comes down across the back. And given that I am playing a tabaxi with, grayish fur, the ink would be a bright white. So it is clearly visible. So, yeah.
Very nice.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah. Anything else?
Amulet of the Devout, if I can find one.
Yeah. Oh, because you don't have one. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I would say a base level Amulet of the Devout, which is like a little bit better than a +1 weapon, but still kind of in the general range. Should we go like 250 gold pieces? We'll say they have.
So is
Somebody
this-
has one.
This is a +2 or a
Oh,
plus
do you have
one?
that would be a +1. Do you? 'Cause that would be for a +1. Yeah, let me yeah. Not a +2, a +1.
I got a little bit more to spend.
Okay, all right. I think I'm gonna go. The jump from +1 to +2 is a pretty sizable jump in there.
What do we got?
We go 1,200.
I look up at Bishop. Do I have credit?
Yeah, buddy, we absolutely do. I'll trade these for 600 gold daggers
Okay.
that we have.
They'll just liquefy those.
Yeah.
to gold.
We haven't sold things in a while. We have
Tilverton is they're dead.
They just disappeared. I don't know where they went. We're working on like a business deal, and then they're just like goodbye. And I was like, wow, all right, I guess that's how we're gonna be. Whatever.
Let's send Tilberton a note that's like, we're okay. We're just in Neverwinter. We'll be back. Hope everything's going well.
Love that.
So, for us D&D Beyond users,
Mm-hmm.
there was an update to inventory. You can move items in your equipment to party inventory,
Yeah.
so player characters can see items that are available to
Oh,
everybody.
that's awesome.
So I just put the armor that I'd been wearing in there in case anybody needs it. I'm also going to move around some other stuff. Oh, go ahead.
Also, DM, is there anything else that has unlocked with my my Brosian armor set piece?
Not at the
Am-
moment. You need the next. You need the next. There's 2 pieces remaining in the set. You have the, or sorry, you have 3 pieces. My bad.
Yeah, I
There's the
got gauntlets, breastplate, and Morningstar.
there is the final piece which you're waiting on. You have you have breastplate, holy symbol. Oh no, you have all 4. I guess I have them all on here, so maybe make sure I've got it all in there. Actually, yeah, no, you do have all 4. My bad. No, I think you do have everything, which is the holy symbol is a plus. You chose to make that a that's a +1. Let's see. Your strength is set to 20. You have the opportunity to reduce damage when somebody is hit within 30 feet of you. You have the weapon mastery property on the Morningstar.
I see. I forgot about my whole. I forgot that I have the Griffin is the Brosian piece. Yeah.
Yeah, but it also is not this. It's different than an amulet of the devout, so you could stack them both to just boost that spell save.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. So no, you've got bless proficiency bonus times per day as a bonus action. Bless is not concentration for you. That was in there.
Cool. I need to write my card down. That's what I need to do. Cool. I'm good. Thank you.
Yeah, and when you crit with your Morningstar, it does a burst of radiant damage. It hits all enemies in a 10-foot radius for an extra 2d6 damage.
Skadoosh.
And it has the sap property. Yeah.
And I will super take that +1 studded leather armor.
All yours.
Yay! I'm rocking a 22 armor class now. I'm pretty happy. I only get a +9 to all my saves right now, so +7 for everybody else within range.
Yeah, it's got to be real rough.
I know. I'm pretty worried about my charisma throws. It's only a +21,
Jesus Christ.
but I roll like garbage.
That's true. Very true.
Very, very, very true. Okay. And also I just totaled up like all of our magic, all of like our items that we found and stuff. Since the last time, the group gold is 30,000. We have 30,000 gold. Well, you gave us like 900 platinum on top of some really wildly expensive things.
That's the module, man.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I feel like this is the first time we're like actually shopping for shit in quite a while. I think I need anything else. I think I'm set.
Yeah.
I updated your holy symbol of the griffin to have in parentheses Brosian in front of it, so we don't forget.
Yeah, baby.
That is also a plus. That one is a plus. That was upgraded to a +2 as well. So
Oh shit! Let's
at,
go.
at one point. Yeah, you had the option to make the Morning Star a +2 Morning Star, or it would have been give the +1 to the Morning Star, give the +1 to the symbol. So you chose the symbol, but that makes sense. I wish I could just turn off the opportunity for concentration as like a thing in the spell bless, but it doesn't let me do that. So actually, maybe I can. No, I can't. So yeah. What else before we leave? You got your potions of fire resistance. You got your new tattoo. You got your new holy symbol here.
Yeah, I should be fine. I'm good.
Okay.
And yet I'm still looking through the list of items.
Mhm.
It's fine. I need to stop. Okay. Yes,
No.
I'm good.
That extra attunement slot now. It's burning a hole in your pocket.
Well, it is now taken up by the barrier tattoo, which is a little poopy, but
Yeah, fair.
it means I don't have to wear armor. So there's that.
And you get a cool tattoo out of it. So
And I get an extra bonus to my AC. So
yeah.
Any spell scrolls anybody can think of would be super useful, good for us to have.
absorb elements couldn't hurt if that's a thing we can put into a scroll.
It is, but it is just going to give you resistance to the damage if you were to cast it. It would let you do
Got it.
outgoing extra fire damage, but it's probably not going to work where you're going.
That's fine.
So, anything else preparatory wise while you're here and you have a fat stack of cash?
What about a ring of spell storing?
Don't you guys have one of those?
I do. I have one.
Okay.
Do you want it?
Okay. Is it attunement?
It is, but I can toss it your way. I have not. I don't think I'm going to
okay.
be using it. Okay.
Well, I mean, it'd be good to, since you only have so many per day, it'd be good to just store some in there so you've extra.
All right. Fair enough.
Theodore, would I be able to locate some oil of sharpness?
Probably.
Probably.
I think oil of sharpness is very rare, if I recall.
It is indeed. Potion, very rare.
Yeah. Oh, I was reading the wrong part, Robert. I now I have all the list of all the shit that your Brosian stuff does. Yeah.
Ooh,
Bless.
send me that
Yeah.
on
Bless is
Discord.
Bless is not concentration. Any overhealing you do becomes temporary hit points.
Yes.
And you can make an attack with your as a bonus action.
Yeah.
Send that to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was reading the actual items, not the set bonus items, which is threw me off here. Well, that did not translate as well as I would have hoped. Discord was not prepared for Google Docs.
Discord unformats everything.
Yeah,
this is fine. This is fine.
Yeah, Jake. We're looking at very rare stuff's pretty expensive, but it is a consumable, so it does cut the price. That is gonna be I mean that's just how it shakes out. It's like 10,000 gold. That's how they work out. That's
No, yeah.
the economy.
All right. Gosh, a third of our money for 1 hour of an extra +3 to hit
And damage.
You never know when that +3 damage is going to do for you.
It's weird, right?
No, yeah. I'm
You
gonna
already
pass
died
on
once.
it.
You couldn't take it with you then.
Hey, that's a super compelling point. I'll buy one.
Okay, you got it.
All right. Thanks, Robert, for having me spend fantasy money.
Hey, Lenny, when we're done with this, we're gonna live off the fat of the land.
All right, George.
But the rabbits, George.
I'll hug him and I'll squeeze him.
Man, what a full circle of references there. Keep up, Gen Z.
Mm. All right, cool. Let's go to a volcano.
Let's do it.
Okay. I'm not gonna deal with much in the way of random encounters here on the way to Mount Hope now. I mean the high road's pretty safe, and heading through the mountains, it's relatively easy to get there. Cujo, tell me something happens on day 1 to travel.
I decide to play a little game with everyone. It's one that I played when I was getting to know the Black Sun Consortium. That's what we called ourselves back in the day. It's a Never Have I Ever. So you say something like "Never have I ever," and then you say something you've never done, and then people hold up fingers, and if they have, they put one down, and then it's like, "Oh, well, tell me about it." It's
Bronson's dyslexia kicks in, and he does the opposite. Bronson overshares. He is embarrassed.
All my fingers are still up. I don't know if I
Do I win?
I think so, right?
There's a moment where Bishop and Soot both look at each other, and Bishops are still up and Soots are down, and they're very confused.
I love that we're learning so much about each other.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't care.
In the ode to Solasta and their small light items of traveling, Bronson has a conversation about fart maxing with Bishop. Bishop disapproves.
Bishop does. You're right.
It's really simple, but I love it.
Fart maxing or the lines from the last time?
Both.
The illustrious.
All right, your guys' plan. Do you have a time that you'd rather enter into this volcano? You want to? Not that it should really matter because it will be open kind of to the air. So like,
speaking of Solasta in all video games that involve lava, they never let you go during the daytime. It's always maximum graphics, lava lighting up the darkness, isn't it? When have you ever got to go to a volcano during the day?
The what is it? I'm gonna the Mega Destroyer event in Metrica or in Mount Maelstrom Guild Wars 2. You can go do that event during the day. But anyway, that's the only one that I could think of.
That's the only one. Yeah, whatever you guys want. I'm down. Doesn't affect me whatsoever. How we go about this is all gonna be lit up anyway.
True.
Well, I think we should go in the morning because then it'll be less dangerous traversing down into the volcano. You know, we could see what we're doing better, less shadow.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
All right, yeah, why not?
And is your plan to try to see if you can find some sort of exterior entrance lower on the mountain, or are you going to try to like go up to the top and go down from the lip?
That's a good question.
That's why I asked.
Soot, do you want to see if you can feel any feelings magically?
Oh, yeah, I can see what I can do. Well, could I use my fire-based arcana to determine what
How
the
about
best
like a
point of
good
entry would be?
old-fashioned survival check?
Okay, that's fine too.
Right back.
Mhm.
No, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Okay. 30.
Yeah, it's pretty damn good. It takes a little bit, but it's kind of covered up by some rubble that you guys are able to clear away, and it does appear that there's an entrance or a small cave that you can squeeze through on the outside, as opposed to having to deal with all of the toxic fumes from the top of everything kind of leaking out and try to climb your way in that way, and the treachery of falling down into the lava. You can just head in at base level.
Perfect.
There.
Oh, look. See, this is why we go during the day. We would have walked right past that if this was last night.
That's true. You're so smart.
Well, I try.
So, do we want to try to talk to this thing? If it was put here by the people who sealed my mother away, we probably shouldn't reveal that that's who I am.
Well, if it's there to protect the seal, chances are it's not going to let any of us get close enough, even if we're super friendly.
Mm-hmm.
But who knows? Maybe we can convince it.
Maybe. I mean, it's probably tired of guarding it.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to be fooling anybody.
No.
My only question is, when's it going to get hot enough for us to drink these potions?
It's pretty hot right now in that chainmail, the
Mm.
chainmail chest hair, and then the Perosian breastplate, which is now full plate at this point. Feeling
You
a
see,
little
DM,
toasty.
that's
in
my
there.
secret. I'm always hot.
Mm-hmm. How active is this volcano?
It was like it's not actively sort of like smoking on the outside, but when you get inside, it is very like there are lava pools and like streams that are moving, so it's pretty toasty in here. And once you sort of cross the threshold, there's definitely like a change in the vibe of your presence here. More increased activity.
Yeah, I'll pop a potion.
All right.
I like the idea of doing that now before it's an action.
Sure. You are now resistant to fire damage for the next hour.
I'll do that too.
Okay, that's 2.
All right, we're all in. Let's do this. We got an hour.
Okay.
What is this, blue raspberry flavor?
Yep.
It's mint.
Minty blue raspberry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A little menthol in there.
Yeah.
Blue menthol.
I love it.
Bishop's got bad taste buds. I don't know what to tell you guys.
Yep. I'll lead the way since I have the fire thing going on.
Sure. Where would you like to go?
Do we have a map up?
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
Yo!
Players start here. Guys, I can't see the map. I have to turn off my hardware acceleration. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
Someone else lead the way.
I'll activate Eyes of the Crow.
Sure.
So I've now got
Right.
4 uses left. I think it's the next minute, right?
I
10
believe
minutes.
so. 10
Cool.
minutes.
Straight down the middle.
Okay.
Makes sense to me.
Let's go ahead and give you.
Let's see if I can also send Gidget forward too to kind of get a good scouting.
There you go. And you're sending Gidget down there?
Yeah, I'll stay here and then just send Gidget forward. Just so you can kind of look around a little bit more.
Okay. Oops. Let's do this. Okay. Yeah, Gidget is able to go ahead down that corridor.
Mhm.
And it's just basically a dead end. It's a crack in the rock.
Well, so much for that.
Hmm.
Well,
Perhaps left?
yes.
All right. Left it is.
Should we try and be stealthy?
I would say so.
All right. Go ahead and give me stealth checks.
33.
Damn.
26.
Also very good.
$13.
13.
17.
All right. You guys are pretty stealthy. Go ahead and continue your travel here.
Did
Come on,
Drew
Drew.
want to come with us?
I mean, you guys are kind of he's been following you guys anyway, so sure.
Okay.
All right. Hold on.
Just don't get too close to the lava.
I don't know. Doesn't feel too hot right now. It's a good idea, though. No, you're right.
See, as you say that,
Of course.
wisps of smoke and spots of bright flame coalesce into an entity kind of right in front of you. And it is this. I wish there was a way. Oh, soon this year we'll be able to show images of what these things actually look like in the game. But this kind of being forms from fire and smoke. I'm downloading the picture right now so we can pop it up on stream. But and it sort of, at least at the start, is seemingly kind of quizzical. But it very quickly, you watch those eyebrows sort of take that downturn, as I'm gonna need everybody to roll for initiative.
I'm doing my best Firegeist right now.
Nice. And everybody gets a +5 to their initiative.
Oh, sweet, sweet Bishop.
Okay.
26.
Let me go ahead and delete off all the stuff I don't need.
That art is cool.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. It's got a fire beard, which is pretty cool.
16 for me.
16.
24.
You said 16, Gable?
Yeah.
And what'd you get, LB? 12? Yeah. Yep. Okay. I wish there was a way I could pull up troops sheet and do this easily. So you still have to do it the hard way. Okay. Let me get his sheet up in the meantime. Let me roll for these guys. Okay. Droop.
These guys, there's only one.
Sorry. These guy. All right, Droop. He's got a +5. Okay. So, start of combat. It is Bishop's turn.
All right. Well, here's this. Hello, right across the way here. I cannot reach him from this side of the lava fire, can I?
No, he's on the other side.
Hmm. All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna try and jump over then.
All right. That's a 5-foot
Yonder.
jump. You can make that jump, no problem.
Great. Then I'm gonna loop around to the backside here to give everybody else some space, and I will attempt to stab him with the broscade.
Okay. Go ahead and do so. Or attempt to, anyway.
Right. 23 to hit.
Yeah, 23 hits.
All right, fantastic. I am going to add a first level divine smite on this. So that'll be
Alright.
3d8 plus 8. Let's see what we got here. 21 points of damage.
All right. All applies.
All right. And then I shall attack again, this time with advantage because of the Vex property
Mm-hmm.
of the broscade.
Let's go.
27 to hit, so
Hits.
that'll do. And that'll do us for another 12 damage there.
Okay, another 12 damage. All right. That is that it for you?
That is it for me.
All right. Next up in initiative is Bronson.
Do I need to make a roll crossing the lava?
Nah, you got a 20 strength. You can make that jump.
All right. I'm going to get in the pit.
Let's see it.
Let's do it. I'm usually never this early in the order. Let's go.
No, you rolled very well.
Let's do this thing. We're gonna hit this bad boy twice. All right. Brosian Morningstar. 27.
27 hits.
Maximum damage.
Wow. All right. Hang on. There
Hell
might be more on that because of the dumbness of D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I still have to do the radiant, but I rolled the
Okay.
base. That was just the piercing.
Cool. Just want to make sure. Yep.
And
He is
we
bloodied,
had
by the way, with that.
Oh, let's
hell yeah.
go. Okay, good. Good. Oh, great roll so far. Let's
Damn.
go. Additional 10 radiant.
All right. That's one.
And I will use my bonus action to swing again. Yo! 19 this time.
19 still hits. These guys are not too crazy. On fire with this damage.
Let's go. Hell yeah. 12 piercing, 9 radiant.
All right. He is still alive after all those hits. Here is Droop's
And I
character.
will go into NPC stance with my shield held high. Yo!
All right.
Feels good to yell, chat.
Yeah.
You'll it up.
All right. It is Droop's turn. He will move up here and jump over here. Parkour style. And then
It's the first time we see him kick ass as a dwarf.
it's true.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird, but like also fitting, but kind of still weird. He's gonna make a strike with a 19, which will hit. Deal 9 points of bludgeoning damage, which is enough to take out this thing. As he punches it in the face, you watch as it shifts back down into ash and sort of smoke and fire. But the prospect of all of the noise of combat here, and this otherwise relatively quiet cave, aside from the bubbling of the occasional pop of like a lava bubble, draws the attention as you feel a rumbling in the ground. And inside the from inside the lava lake or river that's nearby here, you see a creature burst forth. And
What
I have to add this guy into the initiative order here.
the hell is this thing?
It's like a magma land shark.
That's if you
Is
had
that what it is?
you had
Might be.
to place it.
Looks
Yeah.
bad.
I need to.
I'm not happy.
I'm gonna just end this. This is another thing they need to add. Is
Hot magma.
there's not an opportunity to add
Liquid
these
hot
things
magma.
in where you want them in the initiative order, as far as I can tell. They just kind of come in where they come in, which is
Mhm.
annoying. But you know what? I'll just leave it where it is. That'll be easier. But yeah, it will take a strike out at Droop because he happens to be right here. I'll make a bite attack against Droop. An advantage because it was a surprise attack there. 27 is going to
Jesus.
hit Droop. It's going to deal 43 points of piercing damage. And
Okay, just casual 43.
another 10 points or 5 points because of resistances to Droop for fire damage.
Yikes.
And target is larger or smaller than you make a dexterity saving throw.
He'll add a +7 on that.
All right, so he's at a 30, which is fine, which means he is not swallowed by the magma land shark.
Good.
And then
Great.
then it'll continue with the rest of Droop's turn as he's now sees this thing, and he will make some punches here.
Falcon punch.
20. 20
Holy shit.
just hits. He'll deal 11 points. Oops. Not going to casually just double that to 22 for no reason.
You could.
I could. You're right.
Ice punch.
And then, we might as well flurry of blows at this point.
Sure you can.
So that's 1. That's a miss. And that's a nat 1. Jesus. All right. Well, get another 9 points of damage on there. Then it is Gable's turn.
Okay.
You take 11 points of fire damage for being within 10 feet of this thing as it bursts forth from the lava.
Is
Or
that
cut-
already
that's-
factoring in resistance?
No, then cut it. We'll just make it. Yeah, it'll be 5 points.
Okay.
So Droop, how did he take all that damage? Was that a reaction or was
Yeah,
that?
that was it making an attack when it appeared in the initiative order.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it jumped up and bit him out of the lava.
Okay. And it's still got its turn
It's still
coming
has
up
its turn.
after
Yeah,
Gable.
that was its reaction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sneak
Got it.
attack.
All right. Well, I've got 3 attacks. So let's lay some hurting on this thing.
All right.
First attack. 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Okay. I'm gonna do you want damage in increments or damage all at once at the end?
As long as it's not fire damage, you can just give it to me at the end.
Okay, cool.
Because the only thing it has is, I'll just tell you out front, it has immunity to fire damage.
Invincible.
23 to hit for the second one.
AC is 20 is what you're shooting for. So
Okay. Third one's not going to hit.
Okay.
But Dagger of Venom, because of light, is going to be mixed in there.
sure.
That's a natural 1. So 2 hits. There. Oh, fuck you.
Off to a good start, huh?
You have Piercer, though.
Oh, good point. Okay.
It's been a minute since we did a combat here, so.
I remember how to do it.
Prepare, where are you going?
He's melting.
Hi, mother truckers.
Give me that Terminator thumbs up.
In reverse.
Okay. In total,
Yes.
that is 44 points. It is all going to be radiant damage because of the Corrosion Gauntlets.
Sure.
And I don't think I can do much bonus action wise, if I recall. It's been a bit. Don't judge me, internet. Yeah, I can't do much else, so I will end my turn there.
Okay. At the end of it is its turn. What can it do? It has its bite attack where it can eat people. Okay, yeah, it's going to. You watch as it sort of like begins to like from the back of its tail begins to sort of like almost shake as you feel the heat kind of radiating out from this thing. And you watch as, let's go ahead and, oh, didn't drop that. Let's put it here. It melts the ground at about this radius underneath it, in which it gets so hot and creates a lava pool underneath it.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to just push this off to the side because it's going to be a pain in the ass to deal with the levels of moving you guys up and down right now. But I'm going to need everybody to... I'm sorry, no, you don't have to make a save, but if you start your turn in the pool, you will just take damage as you're basically
Yikes.
in lava. Soot, it's your turn. You're already resistant to fire, so I will cut this damage in half for you. You will take 22 points of fire damage because you are resistant from being in this lava pool.
Okie dokie. I'm going to go ahead.
Good call
I'm gonna
popping that
fire
potion
from-
because that'd be a 44 fire damage if you weren't resistant.
Woo!
Yeah. I'm going to, from here, she's going to take her hands and aim them, and you can see water forming around her, and she is going to cast Water Bullet at 3rd level.
Sure.
Because I'm within 10 feet, that is going to be a 7. Here, I'm going to roll to attack first. That's 14.
That'll miss. Do you have any other means of re-rolling or other things?
I will send you one of my innate luckies.
Yeah, you can go ahead and re-roll that.
Okay. I was like, do I have luck? I don't know if I have luck. I have a plus 12
I am
to
so
hit,
glad
so
I
one
took
would
it.
think. So, all right. Let's try that again. Okay, 22. 24.
24 does hit.
Okay,
go.
and that's going to be 7d6. That's 29 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. 29 points of damage all applies.
Mhm.
You would see, because this thing has much more hardened kind of carapace about it, that you would know, and rightfully so, as someone such as yourself, that typically creatures created just of fire, usually pretty weak, are usually vulnerable to water if you're able to push water through them. This thing is a little bit different, as essentially it formed kind of almost probably within the elemental plane of fire, almost as just like a bullet, but instead of being made sort of similarly to the earth around it, it's made out of magma. So it has enough stone in it where it's not going to take the extra damage from water, but
Yeah.
it does take all of the damage that you send its way.
Dope.
Anything else
And
for
I
your
move?
turn?
I'm
Yes,
gonna
you can move.
back.
Yeah. You are
That's
out
me.
of the lava pool for the start of your turn. It will come around back to the top. Bishop, you're gonna take 22 points of fire damage.
Ow. Whew. Okay. Now it's hot. Now it's definitely hot. Okay. I'm gonna move in and stab this thing.
Mm-hmm. You also will take another 5 points of fire damage from starting your turn. Or is it in the lava pool as well as just being within its presence?
Ow. Let's see, what do we got here? 15 for the first hit. I'm gonna use one of my luckies.
All right.
23 to hit.
23 hits.
All right, we're gonna go straight up regular old attack here. For 11 points of damage.
All applies.
All right, and then we're going to roll with advantage on our second attack, which will be a 26 to hit.
Which does.
All right, and we are going to use a Shining Smite. Let's take an extra 2d6 radiant damage, and until the spell ends, target sheds bright light, and attack rolls against it have advantage.
Okay. Great.
All right. So,
Oh man, I gotta remember I hit it with sap. So
Well, that was the last one, but you're right. That was the previous
Nice.
creature. But
oh,
yes.
it was the previous creature. Yeah.
But you are correct. Sap is huge.
okay, so that is 18 total.
Another 8 points. Got it.
All right, I'm going to use. Oh no, my bonus action was the Shining Smite.
Mhm.
But I am gonna bop out of the lava backwards.
Okay. You will take an attack of opportunity from that.
Very well. Let's
All
use
right.
its reaction. Disadvantage because of my Cloak of Displacement.
Yes. Or did you take damage this turn? So it's a regular roll.
Is it damage or does it have any damage?
I think it's any
For
if you
that?
take damage. You tell me.
Boom, 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 boom. Yep, you're right. Take damage. You're right. Of course.
Right,
I'm not
so-
surprised you are. So regular old attack.
Straight up roll.
Mm-hmm.
14 misses.
Woo!
Okay. You move away and its reaction is burnt. Bronson.
Sensible chuckle.
Your turn, Bronson.
Just a reminder for everyone, you guys all have 3 good berries apiece, and they are 9 hit point good berries now.
Damn.
Ooh.
Okay. Good to know. What would you like to do for your turn?
All right, let's see here. On HP wise, nobody is out of their temporary hit points yet. Correct. Everybody's still on temps.
Yep.
Except
Okay.
for Drew.
Except for Drew.
What is Droop at?
Remind me what the extra boost is for the start.
It was 40,
40.
right?
Yeah.
Max HP modifier. Yeah, I didn't add that into it. Hang on. Okay. He just dipped below the boost there, the max, the adjustment there with the damage he took, because he took like 40 points of damage. But
Okay. Do you guys want Bronson to hold his action for massive damage on someone, or do you want me to start DPSing down?
I mean, this thing, I bet it's got a big old health pool. You have
Yeah.
advantage on attacks right now.
Yeah.
I'd say take advantage of that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll do one more round where I double attack.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's reasonable.
And we're gonna keep preserving what we got going on here. We're gonna try to keep as many spells as possible. So let's just do it again. Let's swing Morning Star.
These are at advantage
Yo!
because of the Shining Smite.
All right. 30.
Woo.
30.
Damn, consistent. All right, go ahead and roll your damage for your first 30.
Max piercing.
Nice.
14 piercing, 5 radiant.
Okay.
Its
That
first attack
did
will
bloody
be
it.
at disadvantage. Oh, we did bloody it? Okay,
Yeah.
let's go. We made the right call.
All
Good.
right.
Let's go. Let's go. More gas,
Let's
more go.
Mm-hmm.
24 on the second.
Still at advantage,
Oh, still at advance. Let's go.
just in case. Okay,
Love
fine.
it.
Good. 7 points. Piercing.
Let's go. 11 radiant.
11 radiant. Perfect. All right. Anything else
And
for your turn?
then,
Oh, you do take the 20, the 22, and then the 5. So 27 points of fire damage at the start of your turn. Because the lava pool and being next to it.
I'm going to stay locked in with it because I
Okay.
can. 27. Do we round up?
That's already reduced as the 27.
Oh, that's already reduced? Okay. Yes, chef. Yes, chef.
Yeah, this would have
Got
been a
it.
pretty gnarly fight without those fire resistance potions. You'd be taking around 50 damage a turn. So, okay. So you're gonna stay
No!
there. It is Droop's turn. He will take his fire damage. Mind you, the lava pool cools at the start of the land shark's turn. And that ability is a recharge ability, so it may not have that again. All right, so it's Droop's turn. He's got all his attacks with advantage. So let's go ahead. Swing
Hey,
with
DM,
advantage. Yes.
can I do something retroactive
Of
that
course.
I meant to do right before my turn?
Yeah.
Can I reduce Bishop's damage
Yes.
from the lava
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
with my using my reaction?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. I
So
was holding
13.
it. I almost held too long. 1d10 plus. My proficiency bonus. Okay. Awesome. 5. Got it. Here we go. Yahtzee. Damn.
Yahtzee.
1. Okay. 6. You take
All right,
6.
hey.
6 health back.
Got it.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right.
Let us go.
Droop starts off with I'll just roll all of his attacks here. That was a 30, a 29.
Woo. Dodged that one.
Yeah, he's trying, man. He's burning them ones. 3 hits, 4 hits, 5 hits. All right, here comes the
Oh,
damage.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
13, 9, 8, 9, and 12. That's a solid little sort of tipsy,
51.
swaying points of damage here. And just for the hell of it, it's going to spend another key point and try to make this thing make a saving throw against the stunning strike. I use my own abilities against myself. So here we go. He's going to make a Constitution saving throw. 16. Droop's DC is 16. So, okay. Then it will go to Gable's turn.
All right.
27
20
points of fire
27.
damage.
Got it.
Ow.
All right. 3 attacks.
Let's see it.
My cane rapier of lightning.
Mm-hmm.
That is a natural 20 on the first one.
Okay.
Let's
so you want
go.
to stop with that one before you go too far?
Yes, because I'm also going to be pumping an Eldritch Smite into that. So that's
Alright.
an extra 6d8 damage on top.
Yeah.
Mm.
So let's do that math. So 8 times 6 is
48.
8 times 6.
48 plus 24
Mm-hmm.
plus
Yeah.
5.
72, 77.
Okay. Now I am rolling.
Yeah.
Yes. So this is now the base for the weapon.
Big hits.
5. It's plus
Big
7.
old critties.
Now I got to do this 2 more times. 9, 17, 25, 33, 37. That is a total of 121 points of radiant damage.
Yeah. How would you like to do this?
Hell yes.
Go.
Whoa.
As Droop just like machine gun punches this thing and ends with like an uppercut, so it's thrown off balance just a little bit. That little movement where it starts to stagger, he's going to stagger into me as I just stab straight through his eye, going into his skull, and where that bolt of electric and also eldritch energy will then unleash.
Wow. All right.
Damn.
Absolutely destroyed. Here is the. I don't know why it didn't like Robert. You just not seeing the token? Is that what's happening?
What are you talking about?
I just saw you post the. Oh
The screenshot.
yeah. And it does.
No, it's a dick joke.
I see.
It's a dick joke.
Well, also,
Uh,
I'm looking at the land shark doesn't have a token.
it was before it loaded.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
I hit that thing like right as the token was loading in.
That's what it looks like. But anyway.
Yeah, I think it's awesome.
Yeah. Well, we're pretty much at time here right now anyway. So you guys have felled my magma land shark. And
Let's go.
presumably, we'll get ourselves out of combat here. You guys are going to head, I would imagine. Oops, that's adding it this way. So we have a more lava to traverse through. Not next week, right? Because LB's out next week. So 2 weeks time, we'll return
Con.
Back in a dungeon crawl.
to see what happens.
Let's go.
So yeah. Oh man, that was such a cool monster. I'm glad I got to use it. But
Danger.
yeah, well, can't. The last couple of these have been relatively easy. We've had a couple of no combat resolutions for Gable.
Yeah.
Now we gotta make this one tricky. So
Sure.
Ready for it.
all right, well, let's go down the line outro everybody here, and then we'll call it for the night. Robert, what's going on?
You guys know where to find Robert. He's Captain Robert and everything. Love you. Bye. See you in 2 weeks.
All right, LB.
Hi, sorry, my migraine came back and it is rough, my dude. I'll be hack 'em up on everything except for Twitch and YouTube, and that's Hack Recklessly.
All right, Jake.
That's me.
At Legends Rerolled. It's my podcast.
Cujo.
At Crit Hit Chronicles and at Cujo Plays Games. More TTRPG stuff. LB's in a game tomorrow. You should come and hang out.
All right, and I'll be back here in a little bit potentially. We'll see what happens with more Guild Wars in a little bit. But check out YouTube, putting out videos Have a great night, everyone. We'll see you in 2 weeks' time.
Bye, buddy.